And we're back with a third brave soul wanting to go ahead and get the cars repaired in our mechanic shop, which is very, very brave of them. So after all, it definitely took us a little while to get through the second job because my car knowledge is rather lackluster, I must admit, although I don't think that's really a surprise to anyone. I do like the sound effects, like they've given off in here like a sort of a tinny sound with the radio because it's more of a garage and all. It definitely sounds pretty cool. Anyways, what we want to do is let's just open up this, show the repair order, and we've got to perform a test drive and replace all the worn out parts. Maybe the test drive will help us out. We're driving on this side because this is, I guess, America, where we're playing, or maybe Poland or something like that. Actually, I don't need to get in here. What I need to do is go to the door. There we go, and we want to test drive it. And it's outside. I wonder if outside's going to look any different than it did last time. No, it doesn't. Maybe clouds look a bit better. Alright, what do you want to do? Hey, just drive forward. Ooh. I don't hear no sound though. Oh, there we go. Oh, what are we doing? We're just accelerating, I guess. We've got a brake test next up. I guess we're gonna have to smash the brakes. There we go. Now we've got a slalom in the cube, of course. So this is a very interesting vehicle. You don't really see too many of these things in Australia, and that's for certain. It's like in America with all you guys that have these massive F-150 trucks and all. We definitely don't have that in Australia. And we've got a suspension test, which I guess would be this. We're cruising through though. Yeah, we stopped right in the middle with where we needed to be. That was all pretty smooth. So I wonder if they're going to tell us, or if it will give us a better idea of what's up. Doesn't seem like it will. So we need to just replace out all the worn parts. Let's just read what he said again. While I am driving bumpy roads, I hear knocking from front wheels area. Please check the car and replace worn out parts. Please. Very nice of him to say these things twice. So let's just go out over here. Let's go to the front wheels, inspect them, and let's disassemble this. 68%, so I guess we don't need to replace that. We should be good. Check out all of this. Brake discs, brake caliper. We're gonna have to be digging right up inside here. Off that brake pad goes, off this brake pad goes. Interesting. And then that's it. No. Okay, we might have to replace that. I don't think we will have to because it's only 25%. Unknown, we can't really check this out. No, I think we're going to have to dig up a little bit more. Oh, there we go. That's going to have to probably be replaced. 74%. I'll just replace that as well. So it's not as rickety for him, although I'm going to have to remember all these parts and all, which is going to be quite the challenge. We can't really move any of this. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oop. Out. Let's go over to the next wheel. Check that out. Make sure we've got both sides covered. It seems like they're pretty much the same, at least the wheel condition. Get the brake calipers. Yeah, they're pretty much exactly the same. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Okay, oh yeah, definitely that. So what is this? This is a sway bar end. Okay. Oh, did I not remove that? Guess I did it. There we go. That's gone now. Sounds like ABS should be good. And the outer tie rod's good as well. How do we have a closer look at all of this? Just remove these 4 screws. And we'll see. We're taking it off and the condition's still unknown. Okay, there we go. So let's go back into assembly mode then. Put this stuff in. Okay. Because that wasn't all that necessary. And it seems like it was just the front wheels that were causing the problem. Okay. So let's just get out of here. Oh, okay, this could also, maybe we should have done that right from the get-go. Shows us what's what. Everything else is looking pretty good. I guess it was just those outer parts that we needed to fix up, which was called, what's this thing called? A sway bar ends. Okay, let's get out of here. Unless there's something else that I need to look at, which it doesn't seem like there is. So, sway bar ends. Let's go get new parts, used car parts. We'll see how much, because it'll be cheaper after all. Sway bar parts. Okay, not here. Let's go to the car part shop. And there's a little bit more. Here we go. The outer tie rod, I'm pretty sure, is one of them that I needed, even though it was only like 25% or something. The starter spark plug, starter V6, sway bar. Okay. The left one and right one. Okay. And that's all good. Hopefully. Alright, let's go back in over here. Okay. I've got to click in over here. And we're in assemble mode now, so let's assemble this. Okay, it's brand spanking new, looking green, which is what we want. Then we should be able just to put all of this in without too many problems. There we go. On the wheel goes. Someone was telling me that the wheels were put on wrong. I don't think you can really put the wheels on wrong in this game though, can you? Like, it's just pretty straightforward the way you put things on, so that's at least all good. So that side is done. Let's get this side done and dusted as well. I replaced this part, which I don't think was really all that necessary, but 16% still pretty bad. So we'll remove that and replace it after all. Brake disc, in that goes brake pads. Brake pad number 2. We can get it. There we go. The Revton van wheel. Alright, that's done. Alright, so I think what I want to do now is let's just lift this up just to make doubly sure we've got everything down pat. Have a look under the hood, inspect the engine and all. Wait, go in here and then we go examine conditions. Yeah, that's all good. Can't really check that out. I think maybe the ABS could be a bit of a problem. But really, other than that. sway bar. I think we're going to be all good. So what I'll do, let's go over here. Oh, okay, that's it. Alright. Maybe I should have checked that before. But it's always better to be doubly sure when you're sending out a car and people are going to be driving like lunatics. You do want to make sure they're not going to kill themselves. So, we've got to perform an OBD scan, which I've got no idea how to do. And this is a Vulcan. I've heard of this type of car brand. Can you scan onboard computer? I need to know if any of electronic parts report errors. Sure thing, mate. The real question is, how do we do that? Wish there was a little tutorial for that. But let's go do that. So, what we're going to do is we're going to open up the car. Let's get in. OBD link, check errors. OBD Reader 300 Pro. System initializing. Reading EEPROM. There's no errors. Okay. And now what? Oh, I want to return to the garage. I want to go show repair order. And is that it? That was a really easy job. There we go. It's clearly not like the first episode, how it took us about half an hour just to get through that second job. We're doing quite well now. Nice, we're making that big moolah. I heard I can have my starter repaired here. It barely works, but I don't have money for a new one. Can you repair it for $100? I don't have a choice though, do I? Alright, so repair starter. Okay. I'm pretty sure the starter is in the hood. And it's somewhere around here. I think I might have to lift all of this up, but I'm pretty sure it is like... There we go, that's where it is. Firstly, let's go inside here, sorry. We want to go right click, examine conditions. I don't really understand why we can't examine some things and some not. I don't know. It's really confusing that way, but instead I'm just going to disassemble this. Because we can disassemble it, it's not like we don't have access to it or anything. I can't really have a look at this. Anyways, let's get out of here. Out of here. Let's go get a used starter if we can. I'm always going to have a look at used car parts. No, it's not really available, is it? Nope. So we're going to go all the way down here and hope for the best. There should be something. There we go. 200. Oh, God. Alright, well, I didn't really have an option there, though, did I? Seems like there's a bit of oil spillage there as well. And then we go around, right-click, assemble mode. Put the starter in, put the 2 screws in. And we're done. There you go, mate. Well, it did cost us a fair bit. Hopefully it'll come back and repay us. Wonder when we unlock a new garage. Perform test drive. Okay, and we've got to replace all damaged parts. Yeah. There were a couple comments that this game might start getting a bit repetitive, and it definitely does seem like it will be getting rather repetitive. But shifting gears is much harder than it should be. There is probably something wrong with the clutch. The clutch probably would be somewhere where we have to lift the thing up, wouldn't it? Really, I don't know these things. Alright, so let's get out of here. Let's give this a shot. Get outside. Yes, I want to drive to the test track. And hopefully the bloody car starts. Definitely shakes around a bit. Oh god. Alright. Did our wheel like literally fall off? Oh, thankfully it's not our wheel, okay. That was the car's wheel. Whoa. I wouldn't say the clutch is wrong, it's just the steering is pretty weird. Braking is not really where it should be. There we go. Okay, so it doesn't really seem like you just need to do the braking bit very well. You just need to do it. This car definitely turns very weirdly. Wow, we're trying our best. And the suspension tests. And then we stop. Beautiful. What's the car's name? A Cougar or something? The Asan Cougar. Interesting name. For a vehicle. Alright, so what we've got to do, I guess, is let's do this. Clutch. No, I don't think it's going to be there. If it's a manual, see, I've never really driven a manual car. I just use cars to get from point A to point B. So we're going to have to hope for the best. A catalytic converter. Rubber brushing, is that what it is? A bushing. Interesting. Gearbox. I think we're going to have to like open that up, aren't we? Power steering rack, exhaust right pump front. Yeah, I think we might have to lower this. Yeah, alright. Down we go. Where's it? What if you turn the radio on and off? Oh, yeah, we can change it around. That's good. At least we've got other things we can do. Let's bring this down. There we go. In the meantime, let's have a closer look at the computer. Learning books. Alright. We also have a lot of money. And that's nice. So you get a discount in car shops. One random part will be instantly examined. That's pretty good. Although there's a fair few amount of parts in the car though. 5% more income. Get that. And 10% faster unbolting. I think the income's probably the best because I'm not really fussed about how long it takes and all. So let's go give this a shot. Get inside. Okay. I'll lift this up and we're going to hope that this is going to work. Ignition wise, exhaust manifold, oil dipstick, gearbox. Okay, it's definitely got something to do with the gearbox. I think I might take all of this stuff off, right? And then next up, how do we take this off? I don't think we're going to be able to. But what does it mean when it's glowing red? When other stuff is glowing red? How's the battery doing it? Not really too fussed about it. Air filter cover. Airflow tube. Guess we can see how the gearbox works. I do want to take it off though. Okay, so red usually means that we need it. Okay, from what I can see is that if we have something highlighted and it's something is glowing red, it means that we need to take off the things that's glowing red. So, just need to angle this correctly. It probably will be better if we go back up on that little machine, wouldn't it? Yeah. So what's glowing if I do this? I don't really take anything off here. Water pump. Alright, I think let's have a look. Examine conditions, show repair. We've already done the first bit. And actually we're getting $1,000 for this job, so it's going to pay off. Let's just go put things back up. Oh, nope. There we go. Alright, the amount of Newbury is really quite ridiculous. So, oil pan, engine block, gearbox. Now, I don't want to remove the power steering rack. That definitely doesn't seem like it's a good idea. Maybe we can start from underneath. It doesn't seem like I'm able really to do all that much here. Ooh, God damn it. This is an issue. This is a big issue. Alright, before I embarrass myself a little bit too much, we're going to end the episode. And I will know where the clutch is by the time we start the next episode. And my car knowledge will hopefully be improving episode by episode. And you'll get to see me grow as a mechanic, which I guess is the point of the simulator as well. But apart from that, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. We'll be back with another one tomorrow.